All right, what's good, everybody? This is the Kid DC Wrestling back at it again with another video. Like I said in the Raw review, I am doing my AEW Double or Nothing predictions. AEW Double or Nothing will be taking place May 30th, 2021, which is Memorial Day weekend, or the night before Memorial Day, because Memorial Day is going to be on that Monday, May 31st. But anyways, this is a big AEW show. This card is stacked as hell. This is actually the first AEW show with full capacity. So this is going to be really the first AEW show with like a full capacity crowd since like the March 11th episode of AEW Dynamite, which was like the last AEW show that had full capacity. Not half capacity, but like full 110% capacity. So it's really cool, man. Like I said before, man, July is going to be a great month for wrestling fans because wrestling fans are slowly making their way back. WWE and other wrestling promotions are, making their way back. And this is so dope to see, especially now that everything is slowly but surely coming back to normal. Anyways, we're not going to waste any time. We have a casino battle royale to decide on who will be getting a future AEW World Championship title opportunity. Obviously, they do this every year. You got Christian Cage, Matt Sydal, Powerhouse Hobbs, Penta El Zero Miedo. Speaking of Penta, I believe Rey Fenix was supposed to be in this match, but he got injured, I believe, in a match over in Mexico or something like that. So, unfortunately, he won't be here. Hopefully, he gets better soon. Jungle Boy, Matt Hardy, Mark Quinn, Isaiah Cassidy, The Blade, Evil Uno, Colt Cabana, Preston Vance, Griff Garrison, Brian Pillman Jr., Max Caster, Anthony Bounds, QT Marshall, Nick Komoroto, Dustin Rhodes, Lee Johnson versus to be announced. You know how they do this. Every time they do this Casino Battle Royale, they have that like special number where a surprise entrance is probably, let's be real, don't get your hopes up. It's not going to be who you think it is. It's probably going to be someone else or something. I don't know who, but we'll just have to see what happens. It'll be cool if that guy who we think is going to show up, well, y'all think is going to show up. It will be cool to see him make an appearance, but I don't want to get my hopes up, so, I got Christian Cage winning this one. I think Christian Cage is going to be the next challenger for the winner of the AEW World Championship bout. I think Christian Cage deserves it the best. I really don't see any of the other guys. Probably, if I had to pick one, I would probably go with Jungle Boy, but I think Jungle Boy is going to be someone that AEW is going to invest in the future. Not now, but like he's going to be like obviously a big star. And he's very young, but again, as far as this match goes, nonetheless, Christian Cage is winning this one. Okay, so trying to get the singles matches out the way with. We got a singles match between Hangman Adam Page versus Brian Cage. It's kind of crazy how this match is not for the FTW World title. But then again, the FTW World title, man, like they need to make that title something. Like Brian Cage has held that title for over a year and hasn't done jack shit with it. But as far as this match goes, I got Hangman Adam Page getting the win here. I know you guys were like, Hangman should fight Omega for the belt of Double or Nothing. Why is Hangman fighting Brian Cage? Guys, I think with Hangman, you need to put more time into him. And I think this summer they're going to be building Hangman up strong. This will be a strong win over Brian Cage. And they'll probably have another match where Hangman, gets the win and ends the feud with Team Taz. And then he goes on. Because I'm telling you, man, once some crowds come back, and we'll see it, man, I think Hangman could be one of the biggest pops like he was getting before AEW went into the pandemic. But nonetheless, Hangman Adam Page is getting this win here. I do believe Brian Cage will be soon turning face, so that would be pretty cool to see, I guess. Okay, so we have another singles match between Cody Rhodes and Anthony OGOGO. Obviously, they're building this up as this anti-American versus U.S. Like, again, we've seen this storyline. You didn't need to put, anti-American, I hate American, blah, versus this strong American, like, I support USA, this is America, the land of the free, let's get them. Like, we didn't, come on, like, we didn't have to do that, man. Just have Anthony OGOGO just squash Cody. You know, you could have Cody get a little bit of offense, but have Anthony OGOGO just destroy Cody and have Anthony OGOGO win. I think it'll be good for Anthony OGOGO. I don't know what they're really doing with this feud with QT. I think this is all just to build up Anthony OGOGO, if I'm being honest. But hey, I mean, we saw what he did to Billy Gunn's son, so it's gonna be pretty interesting to see what he does with Cody. Okay, so we have another well, not singles match, but a tag team match. Yes, a tag team match playa. Sting and Darby Allin versus Scorpio Sky and Ethan Page. And this is actually a surprise because this will not be a cinematic match. No, it will not. This will be a regular tag team match. And this is crazy because obviously, you know, one of the biggest complaints is, you know, should Sting be wrestling? Should Sting, you know, be wrestling, you know, not, you know, for his safety and stuff? Obviously, last time Sting was in a legit wrestling ring, we all know what happened. Like, I'm not going to even mention what happened because we all know what happened. But, you know, hopefully everything goes well. Sting, you know, doesn't get hurt or anything because you don't want to hear your heroes, your wrestlers get hurt. So hopefully this match goes well. If I had to pick a winner, I got Sting and Darby Allin taking this one. Scorpio Sky and Ethan Page, I think they can be nice little challengers for the tag team match between the AEW World Tag Team Championships. And speaking of the AEW World Tag Team Championships, we have another tag team match playa, the Young Bucks versus Jon Moxley and Eddie Kingston for the AEW World Tag Team Championships. You know, as much as the Young Bucks, they have been, and I forgot to say this on Wednesday, and I don't know if it's just me, it's like the Young Bucks, and it's weird because they were amazing heels in Japan, amazing heels in PWG. Like, don't even get me started on what they did in the indie scene as heels. But it's just like, right now with this heel, it's kind of come off a little dorky to me. Like some would say cringe. Me, it's kind of dorky. Like, I can't take the Young Bucks seriously as heels. And this is my honest opinion. I'm just keeping it the real, man. I'm keeping it 100. Because, like, I don't know, man. It's just something's not clicking. I don't know what it is exactly, but I'm not feeling what I think I'm feeling. And it sucks because the Young Bucks would go back to being baby faces, and then Raw's going to be like, oh, well, they're boring and babyface again. They need to be heels. And you would think that with them being heels, they would bring this craziness. But it's just like, this makeup heel, it's just not, I don't know. Even on Twitter, when they're changing their bios and shit like that, I still can't take it seriously. I don't know what it is exactly, but I don't know. But, you know, it is what it is. I got Jon Moxley and Eddie Kingston winning this one. Jon Moxley and Eddie Kingston, bro, this duo, this tag team is fire. And, man, they're really good together. I got Jon Moxley and Eddie. Well, then again, I would say Moxley and Eddie Kingston, but Young Bucks. And the reason why I say Young Bucks is because I believe Moxley's daughter is about to be born soon. So, you know, Moxley, I don't know exactly. Maybe they still win the titles because it's not like, you know, they're wrestling a 300-night schedule. You know, Moxley could win the title and still, you know, be there for the birth of his daughter, you know, or something like that. But if I had to pick a winner, honestly, I think, fuck it, I'll go with Young Bucks for the win. I think Young Bucks are going to retain, honestly. They probably won't lose the titles until, like, when Kenny loses his belts and stuff. All right, so another but a singles match for the AEW TNT Championship, MIRO versus Lance Archer. Man. I don't know about you guys, but this feels like MIRO might be losing. I don't know, but I really think, I feel like, you know when you have that sinking feeling? I have that sinking feeling that MIRO could lose here. So I'm going to go with Lance Archer for the win. I'm a huge fan of Lance, by the way. Obviously, we all saw last year Double or Nothing with that stupid Jeff Jarrett looking ass Cody. We're not going to get into it. I'm not calling him Jeff Jarrett. I'm just saying that what Cody did last year, even though he had a pretty good run with the TNT title, you were building Lance. I'm not going to get into it, but you guys know. Again, I think Lance should win here. Lance Archer should win the TNT. I think he's going to win, honestly. Which kind of sucks for Miro, but yeah, I don't know. But I got Lance winning. Some just tells me Lance is going to win. All right, we have the Stadium Stampede match. The Pinnacle, MJF, Wardlow, Shawn Spears, Cash Wheeler, and Dax Hardwood taking on the Inner Circle. Chris Jericho, Jake Hager, Sammy Guevara, Santana, and Ortiz. Now, this is a big one because unlike last year where it was goofy and entertaining and just plain out funny, I think this Stadium Stampede is going to be a little serious. And there's a stakes to this because if the Inner Circle lose, they must disband as a team forever. And, man, it's like the Pinnacle just won Blood and Guts. A lot of people weren't too happy about that ending. Honestly, I'm going to go with the Inner Circle. I just don't see the Inner Circle breaking up anytime soon. And even if they do, Jericho's a legend in his own right. Santana and Ortiz will be great in the tag team division. And speaking of the tag team division, if Moxley and Eddie Kingston do win, I can see, Scorpio Sky and Ethan Page going after him. Sammy, we all know Sammy. He's his own star. The only person who I believe is going to get lost in the shuffle is Jake. Because Jake Hager, let's be real, on his own, he's kind of boring. Well, it's not he's kind of. He is boring. I'm keeping it real. Again, like, I'm being real. Like, I'm being out. In my opinion, Jake Hager is boring on his own. But with the Inner Circle, it's like, okay, because, he's got Jericho and the boys. Anyways, I got the Inner Circle winning this one. I don't see them breaking up. I don't. And I don't know how they're going to do it because Jericho's actually, I heard he's injured. So I don't know how they're going to do this. Hopefully by next Sunday, he'll be fully healed. And if not, they could do something. Well, we're just going to see what happens. All right, so we got the AEW Worlds. I mean, not Worlds, but yes, the World. The AEW Women's World Championship between HIKARU Shida and Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. Man, HIKARU Shida, she's not going to win. Okay, like, I might as well just keep it straight. It's Britt's time. It's obviously Britt Baker's time, man. Britt Baker has just been killing it. It's so crazy how, we talk about what happened in the past. It's crazy because Dr. Britt Baker, I believe, and someone could correct me if I'm wrong here, I believe she actually got injured before Double or Nothing. Like, it's just so crazy how a year ago she was sitting on the sidelines for Double or Nothing, and this year, she's going to be competing for the AEW Women's World Championship. It's crazy how much, not only how fast time went by, but it's crazy how crazy 1 year just, again, goes by. Shida has been doing such a great job. At first, I thought, it might not work out. And that was mainly due to the fact because at the time, the women's division was still like, But now, I think we can all now the AEW women's division is really, really good right now, unlike, last year and stuff. She's been doing such a great job, man, but, she's you can't say, like, oh, well, she should win. Like, nah, man, she's held the title for a year now. She's the longest reigning champion in AEW, like, longer than Moxley. She's had her reign, man. Britt's got to have her reign. If not now, then it's going to happen, man. Britt's got to have her reign. Britt has just been a star. She is one of the best stars in AEW and just a great heel right now. Turning her heel was the best thing they could do for her. So Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, will be getting the win here. New AEW Women's World Champion. And now the main event, the three-way dance. That's right, we're going to have a little three-way dance, gentlemen, for the AEW World Championship between Kenny Omega versus Orange Cassidy versus Pac. Now, okay, let's keep it a buck here. I know a lot of you were excited to see Kenny Omega versus Orange Cassidy. Like, oh my God, we're going to get Kenny versus Cassidy. Oh my God, yay! 5 stars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But, like, come on. Like, even with Pac in it, it's still going to be great. It's still going to be great regardless. Like, this is going to be a great matchup, man. This might be match of the night. You know, maybe second. Because, again, the Stadium Stampede match. And the only problem with this, it hasn't... I know they're trying to get as much build as they can. I understand, but it could have had a little bit more build. But, you know, then again, Omega had his own stuff. So it was just... yeah. Anyways, great match regardless. I got Kenny. I think Kenny's going to get... well, Kenny's going to retain the belt. It's just that who's going to take the pin here? I think Pac is going to take the pin here. Orange Cassidy's going to fight, but in the end, he's not. He's just not going to win. Pac, he ain't going to win either. Or Pac. I like to call him Pac, but, you know. Omega's winning. He's going to retain his belt. Again, I think the next route they're going to do is Omega versus Cage for the belt. And then Omega wins there. He goes to AEW All Out. And probably by this point, because Kenny is actually going to be facing Moose, which is dope. But then again, Moose's contract is expiring, and I don't know if he's re-signing. I really don't think he should. So, yeah, I don't know. I do think Kenny's going to drop the AAA belt to Andrade, and that's where the downfall of Omega is really going to begin. And then that's where he loses the AEW World title to Hangman at All Out. Maybe you get the big shocker where Hangman kicking out of the One-Winged Angel, making him the second person in professional wrestling to kick out the One-Winged Angel, the first one being Kota Ibushi, of course. So it just goes like it is. We're just going to have to see what happens over the summer. But I'm telling you, man, with crowds coming back, with full capacity, I'm telling you, man, this summer is shaped up to be a good summer for pro wrestling, really. And this AEW card is stacked. Like, if they play their cards right, this could be the best pay-per-view for AEW this whole year. So anyways, guys, that's been my AEW Double or Nothing. Sorry, the video's nearly 20 minutes. I don't like to do, like, 20-minute videos, but, hey, it is what it is. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did make it this far, thank you so much. Subscribe, like, comment. This has been the Kid DC Wrestling, and so on. Yeah.